So I think we found a winner. One of the things we've wanted to do is go to coffee roasters, local ones. And this one, Wasatch Coffee Roasters in Ogden?
North Ogden.
North.
There's a north and a south. I don't know why.
Super nice people. They actually roast the coffee here. The only coffee roaster currently, she said there might be one more opening, but currently the only coffee roaster open. We shopped many local coffee roasters in Portland for Honey Pistol.
Yeah.
We had one of them come out. Anyway, we've tasted a lot of coffee over the years because we're old. And because we had to resell coffee and we wanted to make sure the coffee we sold was some of Portland's best that we liked. Everybody's taste is a little bit different. This Wasatch Guatemala Espresso Dark Roast. This is a triple Americano with oat milk. 3 shots, baby.
Oh
Probably
boy.
get their little thing there in here.
Does that mean we're getting to California in twice the time?
Half the time.
Half the time?
Well, and I also had another just a shot, like they got the little cups, like you go
Or
like
taste?
probably Italy or something.
Oh, gotcha.
Like an actual espresso cup.
Uh-huh.
Whew, she was strong. This is good. So
Yeah.
the espresso into an Americano. And what a quaint little town. Little chairs.
Yeah.
There's nobody else here.
There's some
Chief Victor is right over there.
some artwork on the side of the buildings.
Yeah. Nice old chairs. They're actually super comfy, as old as they look. And
There's a cool car show going on.
yeah, we're at the entrance for the car show, so if it's loud, we don't really apologize. Bunch of old cars here.
Yeah.
Hang on your hats, put your seatbelts on. So there's a bunch of these old cars. There was a, Lisa would call it a hoopty.
Oh yeah.
The Mexican guys like their cars with hydraulic shocks.
Yep. They play their music and
That was super
Make 'em-
cool.
jump and rock and twist.
Yeah, and then what did you find here, Lisa?
Oh, what better to have for breakfast than a
Than a
gluten-free
cookie?
peanut butter cookie?
God, that's good. You can read that.
Pretty cool.
Yep. Super good. So we're going to sit here and chill, come up with our game plan after visiting with Lisa's niece,
Beautiful family.
Ashley and Vaughn,
Thank you.
with their 5 kids. Their 5 little girls.
girls.
The cutest, absolute, the most adorable little girls ever.
11 years old to
You got to
18
name
months.
all their names and their ages. Go.
I can't do the ages. Ava,
Names?
Ava, Kate, Violet, Sylvie, and Vera. I did it. In order.
Great family. All right, we're going to be rocking out here, so let's come up with some plans for later today. And we'll return.
It's a little rain mixed with snow. Memorial Day on Beaver River. I'd say this is the perfect restroom window. It was sunny earlier. Now it seems to be, it was hail a few minutes ago. And I think this is rain mixed with snow, super light. Sure is pretty though. What are you doing, Chris?
Well, that'd be cool to get a video of the river going both directions.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And my
Yeah.
hope is my little invention here will work out.
It's quite a package
Well, I get that a lot.
setup.
Just a little bit of money hanging out on a rock.
I'm gonna double check that latch.
Say a prayer.
Oh boy. Made a little tighter. Second attempt. What are we doing, Chris?
This is some water.
Sweet!
Your wife does dishes. She uses a shitload of water. She gives you that look. Fellas, you know what I'm talking about? You know what you do? You get more water.
Thank you!
And we've got a long ways to go. So, hoping this works. Don't forget all the bits and pieces.
Okay.
So if you remember, this goes in the creek.
Yep.
So, there we go.
Around the rock.
The top, the bottom, so that's good. Did you hear the angel sleep? So, it seems we need to move the truck, so hopefully this will suffice. Cool. So we're going to let this run for a couple minutes to just let the system purge
Okay.
so that we know we've got good clean water coming out.
Okay.
So if you just, we don't want this on the ground, so if you can just hang on to it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Maybe in the bushes.
Wet, should I say? There's a will, there's a wet. Follow me. Water? So that's good that it's able to push up that hill. And then we'll see if it looks like it will, but sometimes that can be the problem.
Yep.
Is will it push it up the hill?
It's coming out.
All right, so we got that going. So as designed, when you're out in the cookie bushes, and you need water,
Yep.
you don't want to just take water out of the creek. You don't have to silt all the crap. And any dead animal remains, feces that might be in the water. These animals poop in water, chocolate. And they can drag their dead animals into the water.
Yikes.
Anyway, so carbon filtered. You've got the filter in the end. You got action.
Yep.
I don't know what kind of action, but we got action. You got the filter in the end to filter out any big particles and sediment. What else would be in the water?
Microbes and bugs.
It also goes through the UV filter.
Woo-wee.
So carbon filtered plus UV filtration, not filtration, but purification. All right, so we'll be here for about 20 minutes. We'll have a full tank of water.
Thank you, honey.
Let's see how long this takes. So it's 2 o'clock, roughly just simple numbers.
We're full. We are full. First fan down to turn it off. Bingo.
12 minutes. That's not bad.
Not bad at all. Minutes, and we estimated half of our tank, which is a 22. 3/4 of our tank, and our tank is 22
so
gallons.
3/4 of 22 gallons is.
Yeah. Nice.
My math teachers were never impressed with me, so.
And that's how it's done.
So today is unlimited shower day, hot shower day. That was delightful. And return cleaning day. So a positive unlimited hot shower by the creek, so that was really nice. But we have this freezer. This is the freezer that's been in the back of the truck with lots of frozen meat when we left a month. Has it been a month and a half, a month and a week? Just over a month, just easy numbers.
Yep.
But my lovely wife Lisa didn't realize that this section over here is just a refrigerator. And so we put stuff in here and it's been sitting for a month and it's
Oops.
a little fishy, if you know what I mean. So we rinsed the racks, or we cleaned them twice with the wipes. What are those? Clorox wipes. Clorox wipes are the jam. Now, I don't know if this will work or not, but we took the coffee grounds and some hot water, so I'm using the coffee grounds to kind of grind it up, and the hot water to melt all the ice of all the iced mold. Disgustingness. That's the plan. House cleaning day. Who knew you'd have house cleaning in a tiny house? Got a yard sale going on here. We slept with the locals. Thumping loud music, bonfires, men screaming like little girls all night. And then breakfast was over gunfire, so that was fun. What do you do?
All right, so I'd have to say this spot in my navigation, beautiful spot because of the creek, but I didn't know we'd have such neighbors.
Hey, respect, man, right? I mean, those are the same people that we grew up with. There are people. And sometimes you just want a little peace. And you don't want to have breakfast over gunfire, not knowing which way they're firing those guns. Kids screaming, parents doing whatever, and you don't know as the parent is the kid with safety issues. Anyway, cleaning the freezer. All right, she's all clean.
Beautimus.
Clorox wipes.
And coffee grounds.
Coffee ground clean, Clorox wipes.
For aroma.
All right, there's lots of flies around here, so my thought process was, if anything's still dirty, I'm going to come back and there's going to be flies on wherever that dirt is. Smart.
And so far, no flies on the crate.
Yep. All right, so we'll put this on top of the dog crate, let everything air dry, and then we'll wrap up the hot shower and start packing up and get out of this hillbilly town. Know what I'm saying?
Find a new spot. Dirty secrets and good times. We have never been so dirty. We hope you enjoyed this week's video. I have to say we did find the sun and the heat.
And the dirt.
And the dirt, because there's a whole nother layer to us.
We're very cityfied today.
Today we are, yes.
Maybe we should go through where we're at, because it's probably the last time we're going to be here.
True. So the condo we have been living in has sold. So we are packing up and we will be completely on wheels.
Yep.
Yeah.
So dirty, yes.
Dirty.
But lots of good times.
Oh, absolutely.
And in this week's video, we went through a lot of the things that we're doing in kind of the back of the scene, so to speak, just the reality of life full time on the road and the things that you need to keep up with, like cleaning that freezer.
Yeah, that was my bad. I knew there was a refrigeration portion, but when I loaded it, it escaped my mind. I thank you for cleaning it.
You're welcome.
I think he gagged a couple of times.
I didn't.
No?
I'm good with it. Totally good with it. And then being able to take a shower in the desert of Utah and Arizona, it was surprising. There's not a lot of water out there.
You were surprised
I
at
mean,
that?
that sounds obvious. There
Well, we
weren't
were on
a
the
lot
Colorado
of
River,
sources.
but
Well, no, we weren't.
it's a long ways down.
Yes, it was at the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
It was a long ways down.
Yeah, so being able to take a shower out there, unless you went to a campground, which we did a couple times, or somewhere else, then it's sponge bath only.
Yeah. So there's a give and take when you do this full-time travel. So you got to give up some comfortability for some reward, which is explore. If you have a chance to do it, go for it. It is the most free feeling ever.
Yeah.
Like the
There's a
only
lot of-
time you need to set a alarm in the morning is if you want to get up to go get a sunset picture. So ultimately,
Or
He'll
sneak
do-
into a national park that has a reservation only policy.
yeah,
Like Arches.
yeah. Arches we got in at,
Seems like there was at least two that we went to that were required. I don't remember.
yeah.
But anyway, so we hope you enjoyed this week's video. A lot of the cleaning the dirt off, thankfully, in this one, and showing you some of the good times we had. The river, was that Beaver? Beaver Creek?
Beaver, Utah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was pretty,
yeah.
super pretty.
Dude, that cake was good.
I know.
It was amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice job.
This is Chang, our neighbor. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah.
It was really good. It's neighbors like Chang that we're going to miss.
Yeah.
Chang and Judy.
Yep.
That's going to, like anytime you're in a neighborhood, and then we'll just create more friends on the road. But
Yeah.
yeah, when you live in a neighborhood and you're personable, social, like we are,
Yeah.
you make some really
So if
good
you-
friends.
On that line, if you see us out in the road, don't hesitate to come say hi. We'd love to meet you.
Yeah, like just start waving your
Yeah.
hands and acting like a crazy person, and we'll know you're one of us.
And we'll crazy wave back.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think we went through everything. Is there anything we missed? We got the river, so that was the first time that we kind of felt back at home, if you will,
Yeah,
with the trees and the river.
Water. Yeah.
And then, if you didn't catch that, there were two different creeks we were at that we filled up with the Guzzle H2O. The second one was Redneck Valley.
Dangerous
And if-
in a couple aspects.
Yeah, and we went through that in the video, so we don't need to rehash that here.
Well, one,
Oh,
you had just moved the shower tent. And then there's this a rattlesnake.
that's where the snake was.
Yeah.
It was a spot too.
It was time to leave.
He was pretty big.
Yeah. I watched him
Luria
closely.
found him and thought he was a toy. And I was like, why is she jumping weird at the river? Oh, there's the National Guard is right over here. It's probably about 1:45 to 1 o'clock. 10 to 15 till. And there should be 4 of them.
Maybe 2 today.
Hard timing. No, there'll be more. There's always at least 4, sometimes 6.
Yeah.
So the Portland airport is
That way.
Right over there. I-5 bridge right over here.
So the famous Columbia River.
Yep. And then the train track, choo-choo train.
I think if you're having second thoughts about traveling for a long term or full time, I mean, I guess honestly, I'd have to say I had a little bit of reservation, which I didn't voice. However, it sounded like fun, and I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So it's been an adventure from day one.
Day one, she means when she met me.
Yes.
Let's be real.
And there's no regrets. I think if you don't just do it, you'll look back and wish you had. I think that it comes down to that. And that's a woman's perspective, because that's detail and emotion. It's amazing. It's amazing. You guys just work. Yes, let's go do it. We're done. Let's roll. But us women sometimes have a little reservation.
That you don't voice?
Sometimes.
We're going to work this out.
Well, we've already talked about finding a home base in the future.
I think if anything, well, there's a lot of things we learned in that 2.5 months, but one thing that really came to fruition, if you will, would be having a home base of some kind, at least for us, is going to be important. So that'll be something we start working on after we wrap up everything here.
Yeah.
And have, hopefully, and we've talked about it for a long time, but hopefully have a couple of vacation rentals of some kind so that they're still producing some income while we're on the road, but we've then got a place to come back to.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I would say a good tip would be, if you are thinking about or haven't gone long-term on the road, be prepared to be dirty and be prepared to be okay with that.
Yeah.
Because you may not have an option of getting a shower for a week or 2 weeks when you go as remote as we did, when you're never going to a campground. There's periods that you want to stop and enjoy where you're at and not have to rush back to town or a campground to get a shower.
Yeah.
Or to wash your clothes, hit a laundromat, all those sorts of things. And you need to be okay with that.
Yep.
Because in return,
Amazing.
there's going to be a lot of good times, a lot of relaxing if you like the wild nature, outdoor stuff. And if you're watching this, I'm assuming you do. So
Yeah.
I think that's the only other thing I'm thinking.
Yeah. We've come to a conclusion that there's a few upgrades we're going to do on Victor. So that's coming up because we're still working on some of those.
Yeah, getting back to a home base is nice so that we could get rid of some of the things we weren't using and then add some things that were making our day-to-day life a little more challenging, like having to take everything out of the camper each night, or every time we moved, taking things out, or if we had to stop in between point A and point B and stop at a rest stop for the night or a Walmart for the night, then having to secure all that stuff that was in the back of the camper. So we've come up with some solutions for that. And some other minor things I think we'll do in the next video.
Cool.
Are we good?
Yeah. Stick around. We appreciate you.
We do. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Oh.